Hello, 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 my loves. How you guys doing? I decided that I'm going to do sub only lives because it was so wrong of me to just cold turkey decide I wasn't going to go live anymore. And when there are so many of you guys that do subscribe, it's just so fucked up. So now you guys get your own lives. Am I the asshole for not telling my wife that I got a vasectomy? My wife and I have been discussing for years that we wanted a large family. After we had our first child, a boy, we decided to wait 2 years before we had another. It's now been a little over 6 years and it's been a roller coaster. We have completely different parenting philosophies. She doesn't believe in spankings or discipline at all for that matter. She thinks our 7-year-old, for whatever reason, is able to rationalize between right and wrong. Not if he's not taught. He's got to be taught the difference between right and fucking wrong, and that wrong has consequences. Our biggest argument occurred last summer when our son threw a rock at a woman while we were hiking. We were above them on the trail, and it hit her right on the head to where she was bleeding so heavily, EMS had to be called. Ma'am, ma'am. I was embarrassed and so livid that when we got back to the hotel, I snapped and pushed him on the ground, stood over him, and gave him a piece of my mind. Okay, well, sir, you didn't have to push him. He's only 7. You ain't got to push him. My wife wasn't happy and in turn took our son to a different hotel. She told my mother-in-law she was contemplating on leaving me because she fears for the safety of our son. That was the only time I've ever snapped at our kid, and there's been so many other times where I've wanted to. When he raised the window on our dog's head and nearly decapitated her, I had to back off. When he urinated in our neighbor's pools in front of his young daughters, I had to back off. We've done therapy and counseling. Needless to say that till this day, nothing has changed. I decided to bring it up in one of our counseling sessions that I was considering getting a vasectomy. Not a vasectomy, a vasectomy. She flipped to the point that our entire ride home, she was bawling because she felt like I was giving up on our dream of having a big family. Ma'am, if you can't control the one child that you have, why would I continue to have children with you? You want to use this man as a sperm bank because he's not allowed to discipline his child. The boy hit the woman in the head with a rock. Y'all had to call EMS. That lady was, no. Hell no. Hell no. He's not allowed to discipline him at all. Send him to his room. Take away shit. Stop taking him places if he don't know how to fucking act when you're at home. Like, he rolled the dog head up in the car. That's not funny. Like, ma'am, I wouldn't want to have more children with you if you're not allowing me to father the one that we have. Absolutely the hell not. Okay, anywho. Her argument was that I was thinking about myself and weaponizing my body as a means to enforce my ideals instead of talking to her. It's been 6 years. I'm pretty sure this is not the first time y'all had this conversation. However, that's the thing. I've spent the last several years telling her that what we're doing with our son isn't working. The gentle parenting, therapy, and medication is not working. So the best thing I can do for myself at this point is not have any more children with the person who won't let me have any input when it comes to disciplining our child. I agree. So this week, I actually got the vasectomy done, and my wife was unaware from the time I scheduled it to the day of the operation. I told her during breakfast. She's threatened to divorce me because she doesn't want to spend the rest of her life with someone who go to such lengths to get their way. Every time we've discussed me getting a vasectomy, she said that I'm blowing things out of proportion and that having children was a part of our future. At this point, I don't even care anymore. This woman's not even listening to you. She's not even listening to you. Like, I don't think she's that. So first of all, you don't have to ask her permission to get a vasectomy. Second of all, it's a conversation that should be had, but it's not one that's mandatory. Second of all, if you guys have already disagreeing with how you raise this one child, why bring 5 more into the mix? Why bring 5 more kids into the mix if you already have your disagreements on how you're raising the one that you have? No. At this point, just let her divorce you. There's no going back. I mean, there is going back, but there's no going back. You've already gotten it done. Like, let her divorce you. You really don't have to worry about having no more kids after that. That fucking sucks, though, because she's going to, like, end up raising somebody's fucking nightmare. She's going to end up raising somebody's fucking nightmare. Somebody's daughter going to being a victim to this man. Shit, somebody's daughter already was a victim to the child and he ain't but 7. She's going to end up raising somebody's fucking abuser, and he's going to run to mommy to make everything better every single time. That is not okay. 'Tis not okay. Like, no. I'm going to need you girl moms to get it together. I'm going to let you know right now, your little bouncing baby boy is not that special. He's not. He not. I'm letting you know right now. Your bouncing baby boy, your pride and joy, your world, your sunshine, he ain't that special. He's not. He not even the only boy that was born that day. Like, your child's not that special. You're beautiful, healthy, beautiful child. Love it. Happy for you. But he's not God. He's not. The sun doesn't rise and set because he wants it to. No one in this world is going to think your child is that fucking important but you. And when you die, then what? Then fucking what? Now you got a man child who don't know his ass from a hole in the ground. Next story. Okay, this is from r/entitled people. You want a wedding cake for how much? When I seen the title, I couldn't wait to read it because I want to know how much. I know they asking for some shit like $20. Watch. No, I'm not gonna lowball them. They're gonna ask for like a wedding cake for $100. Okay, I was really excited to receive an inquiry about making a wedding cake on my home bakery Instagram account. The lady gave me her phone number to hammer out some details, so I gave her a call. She informed me that she didn't want to waste time and if I wasn't serious about doing this, then to let her know immediately. She told me that her wedding was in December and she just wanted all of the details arranged and done. I told her I wasn't in the business of committing to massive projects without some details, so I asked her what she was considering. She said she wanted a 3 tiers propped up on a sparkly acrylic stand. She wanted fresh flowers, white roses, and baby's breath. People put fresh flowers on cakes. I don't know why my big back ass always thought it was made of like sugar, like fondant and shit. White roses and baby's breath in a cascade down and around the cake, which should use that quilted and then use the quilted technique over the base. Or if I could use a mix of fresh and sugar flowers, that was acceptable too. But she would be able to tell if the sugar flowers were store-bought, so I had to make them myself. She wanted the base tier to be chocolate, the middle tier to be carrot, and the top tier to be strawberry. Bitch, you better be offering a lot of money. Because if you don't have any money, you don't get to make demands, first of all. You don't. She also wanted one of those little toy dogs that you hide at the back with a tiny bit removed to make it look like he bit into the cake. This dog was supposed to be an Australian Shepherd because that's what she and her fiance owned. And if I couldn't find an Australian Shepherd action figure toy, then I had to make one out of fondant. Okay, ma'am, you better be offering me some money. She asked me how much I would charge for a cake like this. She informs me she's local and she's already heard really good things and has seen my ads on Instagram, and they want this to be a blowout celebration. I told her that I would have to do some math and some pricing, but I think she can anticipate a minimum of $850 to $900, which I know was lowballing, but I still needed some time to do some sourcing and math. She told me she wanted it for $50. $50? $50. I would have hung up on her. I braced myself and I decided to play dumb. So I said, that's a lot of cake for 50 people. The rest of the conversation went as followed. Her, no, $50. Me, you want to spend $50 on ingredients? Her, no, for the cake. The whole cake. Me, $50 won't buy the flowers for a cake this size. Her response, well, that's our budget. Take it or leave it. Bitch, not you acting like it's a threat. Me, okay, I'm gonna leave it. Her response, that's just great. Really professional. What are you, new at this? My response, no, you're just being delusional. Her response, don't get snippy. I'm just gonna go somewhere else. I told her good luck and $50 won't buy you 3 plain cakes from Walmart. She hung up on me. This was in addition to the fact that she didn't own a stand like the one she wanted, and she wanted me to source and or make it. Get the fuck out of here. I thought she was at least gonna offer her $100. At least $100. No, $50 for a three-tier wedding cake with either fresh flowers or custom sugar flowers, as well as this little Australian Shepherd toy on a stand that she didn't own. Get the fuck out of here. Do weddings make you this delusional? Because I need to make notes of shit I need to keep in mind when I'm ready to get married, because don't act like this. $50. I need $50. Ma'am, you would have had to put down at least a $250 deposit. I love it. Am I the asshole for not agreeing to display a photo of my stepmother's late husband and child at my wedding? So the family she lost before she met your father and married him? No. Why do I want strangers being honored at my wedding? I don't know these people. They're not my family. Oh, I'm sorry, I had to break it down because wait a minute. Yep, move when you clean it up, move shit from one spot somewhere else until it eventually makes it where it needs to go. Okay. My fiance, 28 female, and I, 29 male, are getting married in a couple of months. We both lost our moms. While my fiance was raised by her grandparents, I was raised by my dad and later my stepmother, his second wife. So while my fiance has no drama about wanting to display a photo of her late mom, there was some about me displaying my mom. My siblings get why I want to do it, but my stepmother and step-siblings do not. They feel her late husband and their late dad and late sibling should also get photos displayed because they're also immediate family, not to the person getting married. That makes no sense. They're also immediate family to you, not to me. I don't know these people. What? Get the fuck out of here. They're not my family, immediate or otherwise. Both of them passed before my dad met his wife. My stepmother feels insecure that I don't just want to have photos of late family, but just of my mom. She feels like it's a dig at her because I don't call her my mom and I'm not close to her. Oh my God. All right, moving on. My dad just wants his wife and stepkids happy. Stepkids feel like I should embrace all parts of the family, but here and not here. What? Oh, both here and not here. They said if they did the photo thing, they'd include my mom with their dad. No, they wouldn't. I made my stance clear and my answer was no. It only brought more of the we're either a family or we're not. My siblings stayed by my side and one of them was like, well, we're not an actual family, so it's whatever. It only added fuel to the fire. I was then told I need to do this to restore family harmony and I should want to do this for my family. I told them I don't want to do this for them and I won't. They said it should be all 3 photos or none at all. Am I the asshole? No. What type of fucked up shit is that? You need to add pictures of our family, not your family, of our family because we're a family. No. Because it's got nothing to do with these people. No one at the wedding is going to know who these people are. Nobody. From my side of the family, My fiance's side of the family, no one's going to know who these fucking people are. Are you kidding me? Wow. This one would make me fucking chew glass and spit diamonds. Like, fucking for real. Like, this is ridiculous. This has nothing to do with your siblings, late dad and late sibling. That's so fucking weird. That is so fucking weird. Absolutely. I am glad because you just hear how stupid the request that people are getting angry over. Like, you're upset that I'm not including your father in my wedding. My dad is still alive, but I need to include your late father because that's your family? No, because if he was here, we wouldn't be fucking family. So no, this man is not my family. Absolutely not. The way I would have no step siblings, stepmom, or dad at my wedding. I don't even know when I'm getting married, but I already have a list of motherfuckers who can't come. I don't have a guest list. I have a list of motherfuckers who cannot come already. All fucking ready. Because no, and I have no problem with adding to that fucking list. No problem with adding to that list because this is absolutely ridiculous. Wow. That is fucking crazy. Let's hear what the comments have to say. Yeah, somebody said it's crazy they're dismissing your late mother and trying to trivialize the loss and her place in your life by throwing random people into the mix. And I agree about that. And now they're being bullied into restoring family harmony. Like, I can't grieve my mother. My mama's not here for my wedding. You guys are using this as an excuse to be mad at me because, well, you've never called me mom and you don't treat me like a mom. Bitch, you literally have kids. Why does that fucking matter? You literally have children. So this ain't even about, well, I just wanted to feel like a mom. You have kids. You've got fucking kids. Why does it matter? Why does it fucking matter? Ooh, no. Hell no, we won't go. That is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I think you should sue. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you for coming and being a part of my sub live. We're gonna be doing these every now and then, because I miss you guys and I miss reading the stories live. And you know, I hate that I allowed somebody to, not just somebody, just experiences to make me decide I didn't want to go live anymore. And I forgot about you guys. So to make it up, we're gonna be doing this more often. We definitely are, because I truly am sorry. Like, that was really fucked up of me because I was pissed. I was done. I was 100% not going to be doing it anymore. But then I remembered you guys. No, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yeah, have a good night. Thank you for understanding because, like, I'm a really impulsive person. I'm impulsive and I will just decide something and that's it. Like, I'm not doing it no more. Fuck it. And then later on, you know, it's like, okay, well, that doesn't only affect me. Let's think about how it affects other people. So, yeah. But honestly, you guys, I like this. I like there being just a few of us. Yeah, cool people only. I like there being just a few of us and you guys knowing that your comments are going to be seen and that we can read the stories. There's none of those fucking those accounts, like the porno accounts and shit. Like, you know, like I like this. I like this. Like, this live is exclusively just for subscribers. Like, you can't see it if you're not a subscriber, you know? So I like it. There you go, the bots. There you go, because I don't what did I say? The porno accounts? Yes, the bot accounts. But yes, I do like, you know, it's like intimate. It's just us. Yeah, it's just us. I really, really do like it. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for being here today. Princess Diaries, thank you for being here today. Am I the only person? Okay. My bad. All right, you guys. But I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me. I actually have to go tinkle. I'll see you guys. I don't know when, but we'll do it again. We will do it again soon. All right. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.